Dehara sa susana di hana hatu na hatu na hatu na hatu na di hala ko ta na hiara ko na. Dahau da hatu susana di chona ra hatu non. Hara amen. Kap ko na katu sana hiata ra hia ko na. Today is the thing I am doing is about the swapping of the spirits in the world worlds. Spirits don't die, so they just roam around. Some fall to sleep and then they do incarnate after the very long run. So when they do incarnate, I'm the one who puts them in their designated areas. Designated areas is where you are, where you are going to be the temple or the room they call body where you are going to possessed as spirits rooms until you fulfill the missions you have on. And then when you leave the body, it takes years before you get home. You just roam for thousand unconditioning. So in World War IV, the Myanmar PEOPLE are the origins of Bhutonism. Darahuna. Humans. I called you humans because you are humans and you are contaminated, and then I am not what you think I am. So this is what makes me can't call you anymore PLE. This is why, because the day I died, 3 days, and then a reversal to when I was the Christ. So I am what you called Holy Spirit, incarnate in this body that designed for me by my Father. When I was the Christ, He took the ribs off by the collarbone of the Christ, only a little, just like a seed, for it to be planted on the carrier on the designated time where I was born. And that's why I am not what you think I am. I am in this flesh as Christ, as I have a mission to fulfill, the last mission to fulfill, to be swept by flood, the word of my Father for 160 days, that I called 1 to 60. So that's why I am here. A few years ago when I died, I was sent back after 3 days. And it was the time I learned the million years of unconditioning between worlds. And this is part of my, let's say you call job in the world to tells you what where the spirit's gone to, as you are not what you think you are. Like Myanmar humans, or they called Myanmar's ethnic humans are the origin of Bhutonism, but I call them Buddha. That is what the meaning of Buddha. They were swapped at the World War IV in China. Chinese. CHINE. So at World War IV, they were all swapped in CHINE. It was for them not to be recognized as to fulfill the word of the Father to being what do you call that? Being strangers to your own to your homeland, meaning a stranger of your homeland is the body where you are on, is a strange land of you, because that is not what you are. That is not what you call the original. So at World War IV in CHINE, they were swapped, the Myanmar and Bhutans, called Buddha, after the long reign of Kangxi, the emperor nila. It's kaniyada. I'm doing this because it's a blasphemy to their spirit that are already resting, you know. So some of them are the Sudanists, and the Sudanists are from the Xinjiao I call the Xinjiao or I call the dynasty. Xin dynasty. They were swapped also on 15th December 1989, and it began because that's when the World War was started, and World War IV, 15 December 1989, of Shangli dynasty, Shanjiaoli or Xin dynasty. It begins at the National Assembly of Panama. It was extension of the war of the World War III. It was an extensions war state with the UN on or I call the United States, United Nations, something like that, confronted the adopted measures of foreign aggressions. And that's when the time of many have died because of the bombs. The bomb, it was mostly the bomb, B-O-M-B, that is really killed the humanity of those times. And then that's why they were all scattered because of the pain, the sufferings that the spirits been throughout lifetime. So they were all scattered, and then I met them by the lake in in the Mona Lisa, the painting of Mona Lisa. That's where I met them, because that is where the once was our place, until it's been unrecognizable, because now it's all paints there. Paints means it becomes the lava pains, because every time we suffer on spiritually, we goes there to wash. So that's where I used to meet them. And then over time, until to the very end of time, they are in the strange land. They are strange to their own land. That is the Myanmar. The Myanmar are the origins of Bhutan's Buddha, called Bhutan. Swap at the World War IV in the CHINE after the long reign of Kangxi. And that is why you are all scattered. So you are not what you think you are. And then some branches are you are all together. You are all together in the branch of what you are. Like you're called the family. FEMILY. You are all in the same branch now. As I put you all together in that. That is my job. After Father sent you here, and then he was the cutter of the branches when you were all in the heaven, in the place where we used to, I called the long time ago in Bethlehem. And then I become the cutter, the pruner, the cutter when forgive me, Papa, narahos sa karahon da kara. Papa was the prune. He prunes when you were in when you were all in heaven, in called the heaven, heaven. And then when you were all sent here, I was followed. I always followed as I cut the branch. So this is what happens. I cut the branch because meaning to say, when I cut the branch, this is wrong. You have to be in the. It's like you came to a wrong place. It's not your it's not your branch. So I keep you until I found your branch. That's how spirit realms, or if you are not ours, because I only take what is Father is telling me. So that's the spirit realms. That is the Myanmar our origins of Bhutan. Narahu sa neho gana hiara hunay sa church na dikhana. Amen. Aba baba, I'm sorry ha dalhay ko na hiya gunahara. And the translation of their words is a little pasaylo ala. Ano what's na hato na yata gunarahana. Amen.